When you think about the police, maybe the first thing that comes to mind, flashing blue lights. Maybe it's the bulletproof vest. Maybe it's that time you got a ticket for driving just a little too fast. But when it comes to the Pocomoke Police Department, there's so much more beyond the badge.
Yeah, this department is made up of members that truly care for the community in which they serve. Not only that, but they care for one another as well. Delmarva Life's Katie Zerilli takes us to the station to meet some of the squad.
Pocomoke City Police Patrolman Rachel Northam secures a car seat with care. Not a task one might expect of an officer, but she's got a 4-year-old at home, and this is close to her heart.
I have always been really passionate about making sure that kids are as safe as possible because it's never their choice. Kids can't make the decision for themselves.
And so she and the Pocomoke PD have been instrumental in tackling the issue in this community.
We were able to establish a program to get car seats to be able to provide to people in the community that need them, to make sure that their kids are never riding without. And it doesn't matter their socioeconomic status or anything like that. We can make sure that their kids are properly restrained and they have the correct information as to how to do that themselves.
Similarly, they've partnered with the Worcester County Health Department to offer a Cribs for Kids program. They're able to train parents in safe sleep and provide for their needs.
They'll be able to give them the training, hey, this is unsafe because, and they can provide them with resources, as well as if for some reason the family cannot afford a crib, we can provide them with a pack and play, as well as a safe fitted sheet for the pack and play, and the sleep sacks for infants to make sure that none of them are sleeping with blankets.
Provision like this is just one of countless examples of community policing demonstrated by the Pocomoke City Police Department.
Community policing, that's pretty much getting involved and forming a relationship with the people that we have to, protect and serve.
It's a mission Patrolman Ray Fitchett also takes seriously.
I tend to go play dodgeball with the children. I'll do multiple foot patrols a day just to kind of get my face out there, smile at people. Play basketball with the kids in the neighborhood when they're so used to having negative encounters with police on the regular. When it comes down to actually wanting to actually build a relationship, you have to go there and make a few positive encounters as well.
When he himself was a kid, it only took one interaction with a police officer to change his entire outlook.
I lost my brother at a very young age, and it kind of turned into, hey, don't focus on what you just saw. Look at the pretty lights in this direction instead of what's behind you. And I was 8 years old, and I still remember it clear to this day. And it was at that point I said, I'm going to do exactly what he did for me that day for other children.
And that he does, sometimes through ride-alongs.
And when you bring people on ride-alongs like this, what would you be most excited to kind of show them?
So, I get excited because I like to walk them through the schools. The greatest gift to me in this job is seeing kids' reaction to you. Mm-hmm. Children love this job, so I like to walk them through the school so they can actually see, hey, yes, you hear a lot of bad things about us, but little Susie, who's 4 years old, loves when I come to the school.
To everyone here, relationships matter. Those with the community and those within the department.
This is probably more of a family than a department, in my opinion. You have the greatest command staff. They support you in everything you do, everything you say. As long as you're right and you're doing your job with impartiality and you're holding your integrity and you're doing what you're supposed to do on a daily basis, they're going to back you with everything you do, right or wrong. And then that there's really nothing more you could ask for in a department.
Because of that backing, each officer can do their absolute best to make this community better.
To be able to come to work and not have to worry about your coworkers and your shift partners, like being completely against the things that you do and want to help you out in every way, that's a really big thing. Because if I did not have the backing that I do, especially from my chief and command staff, we would never be able to get the projects off the ground to begin with.
Police that care passionately about this place and its people.
Rachel has been a patrolman with the department since May of last year, though she previously worked in dispatch for 2 years. Ray has been a patrolman since last December, which means he's coming up on his 1 year.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Last December.